If you've been waking up tired, feeling pressure in your chest, or noticing swelling in your ankles by the end of the day, your body is sending you a warning signal. Most people ignore these quiet messages until they become medical emergencies. Here's what doctors rarely have time to explain during a rushed appointment. Chronic inflammation is silently damaging your heart right now. Not tomorrow, not next year, today. And the terrifying part? You can't feel it happening until serious damage has already occurred. But there's one simple drink, not green tea, not some exotic superfood, that's been used for over 2,000 years and is now backed by dozens of clinical studies showing it can help reduce the inflammation attacking your cardiovascular system from the inside out. Stay with me for the next few minutes because what you're about to learn could change the trajectory of your health, and it starts with understanding what's really happening inside your arteries right now.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why heart disease remains the #1 killer worldwide, even with all our modern medicine? The answer is inflammation. Think of your arteries like water pipes. When they're clean and flexible, blood flows smoothly. But chronic inflammation? It's like rust building up inside those pipes, bit by bit, day after day. Your heart has to pump harder, your blood pressure climbs, and eventually, those weakened arteries can fail. The American Heart Association confirms that inflammation isn't just a symptom of heart disease, it's a major risk factor that remains even when cholesterol is controlled. And here's what makes this dangerous. Inflammation doesn't announce itself with chest pain at first. Instead, you get subtle warnings that most people dismiss. Constant fatigue, even after sleeping 8 hours. Brain fog that makes you forget names or where you put your keys. Unexplained weight gain, especially around your belly. Swollen ankles by evening. And the most dangerous sign people ignore, feeling short of breath after simple activities like climbing stairs. Your body is literally calling for help, but instead of listening, most people push through and hope it goes away. Let me be direct. If you're over 50, sitting for long hours, dealing with stress, or carrying extra weight around your midsection, this information is specifically for you.
So what is this one cup that can help fight inflammation? It's hibiscus tea. Now, before you think, I've heard of that, and move on, let me show you why this isn't just another health trend. This is verified science. Hibiscus tea comes from the deep red petals of the Hibiscus subdariffa flower. It's been used in traditional medicine across Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean for centuries. But here's what makes it powerful for your heart. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutrition in 2010 studied 65 adults with pre-hypertension and mild hypertension. The participants who drank hibiscus tea daily saw their systolic blood pressure drop by an average of 7.2 points in just 6 weeks, compared to only 1.3 points in the placebo group. Those with the highest blood pressure at the start saw even more dramatic improvements. Their systolic pressure dropped by 13.2 points. That's comparable to some prescription medications, but from a simple tea. But there's more to this story than just blood pressure numbers. Research from Tufts University found that hibiscus tea contains powerful plant compounds called anthocyanins. These are the same antioxidants that give blueberries and red wine their health benefits. But hibiscus has them in significantly higher concentrations.
Your arteries are lined with delicate cells that act like a protective coating. Think of this lining like the non-stick surface on a pan. When it's healthy, nothing sticks to it. Blood flows smoothly. But inflammation damages this protective coating. And once it's damaged, cholesterol, calcium, and other debris start sticking to your artery walls like food on a scratched pan. This process is called atherosclerosis.
and it's the beginning of heart disease. Here's where hibiscus becomes your ally. First, it reduces oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming on metal. It happens when unstable molecules attack your cells. The anthocyanins in hibiscus neutralize these damaging molecules before they can harm your arteries. Second, it helps lower C-reactive protein. This is a key marker doctors use to measure inflammation in your body. High levels mean high inflammation. Studies show that people who drink hibiscus tea regularly can reduce these inflammation markers to healthier ranges. Third, it helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium naturally. When you have too much sodium, your body retains water. This increases blood volume and blood pressure. Hibiscus acts as a gentle, natural diuretic, helping your kidneys eliminate excess fluid without depleting important minerals like potassium. And fourth, this is critical, research published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology shows that anthocyanins in hibiscus can inhibit an enzyme called ACE.
Let me explain this ACE enzyme in simple terms. ACE stands for angiotensin-converting enzyme. This enzyme causes your blood vessels to tighten. When they tighten, your blood pressure spikes. Many prescription blood pressure medications work by blocking this exact enzyme. Researchers discovered that two specific anthocyanins in hibiscus, delphinidin-3-sombioside and cyanidin-3-sombioside, compete with this enzyme at its active site. Essentially, they block it naturally, preventing your blood vessels from constricting. A clinical study in Planta Medica compared hibiscus extract directly with lisinopril, a common ACE inhibitor medication. After 4 weeks, the hibiscus group saw their blood pressure drop from 146/97 to 129/85, a reduction of 17 points systolic and 12 points diastolic. The medication group had similar results, but the hibiscus group also showed significant reductions in ACE activity without the side effects. Now, I'm not telling you to stop your medications. Never do that without talking to your doctor first. But what I am saying is this: if you want to support your heart naturally and give your body tools to fight inflammation before it becomes a crisis, hibiscus tea is one of the most powerful natural options available to you. And unlike medications, it doesn't come with a list of side effects.
Here's something I've observed. People who stay healthy into their 70s, 80s, and beyond all share one critical trait. They don't wait for a diagnosis to start taking care of themselves. They understand that prevention isn't just about avoiding disease. It's about creating a body that's resilient, strong, and capable of healing itself. These people drink hibiscus tea daily, not as a magic cure, but as part of a lifestyle that honors their body's needs. And here's what makes this approach so powerful. When you drink hibiscus tea consistently, you're not just lowering inflammation temporarily, you're supporting your entire cardiovascular system. Your blood vessels relax, your kidneys function more efficiently, your liver processes toxins better, and your heart, your tireless, hard-working heart, doesn't have to fight so hard just to keep you alive. 1 cup a day, that's all it takes. Not 5 supplements, not a complicated diet plan, just one simple cup that works with your body's natural healing intelligence. But before you rush out to buy hibiscus tea, there are 3 important things you need to know to get the full benefit and stay safe.
Next, 3 things you must know. First, not all hibiscus tea is the same quality. Some brands use artificial flavors, added sugars, or low-quality hibiscus that's been sitting in warehouses for years, losing potency. You want organic, pure hibiscus sabdurifa. No additives, no fillers, just the real thing. Second, how you prepare it matters significantly. To get maximum benefit, steep hibiscus tea for at least 5 to 7 minutes in hot water. This allows the anthocyanins and beneficial compounds to fully extract into the water. Here's a tip most people don't know. Adding a squeeze of fresh lemon or lime juice can increase the absorption of antioxidants by up to 30%. Third, timing makes a difference. Drink it in the morning, on an empty stomach, or in the evening about an hour before bed. Your body absorbs the beneficial compounds more effectively when your digestive system isn't busy processing a heavy meal. And one critical warning: if you're currently taking blood pressure medication, talk to your doctor before adding hibiscus tea. Not because it's dangerous, but because it works. And if you're already taking medication, your doctor may need to adjust your dosage as your blood pressure naturally improves. This is important for your safety.
Next, the warning sign people ignore. Earlier, I mentioned there's one symptom most people ignore until it's too late. Here it is: chest discomfort that comes and goes, especially during physical activity, and disappears when you rest. Most people think it's just stress. I'm getting older, I'll be fine. But that pressure, that tightness in your chest that comes and goes, is your heart literally crying out for more oxygen. Your arteries have become so inflamed and narrowed that your heart can't get enough blood during physical activity. Doctors call this angina, and it's a serious warning sign that you're on the path toward a heart attack. Here's what happens next if you ignore it. Those inflamed arteries continue to narrow. Plaque builds up, and one day, a piece of that plaque breaks off and blocks an artery completely. Blood flow stops. Heart attack. But here's the encouraging news: inflammation is reversible. Your body wants to heal. It just needs the right support. Research in nutrition research followed 60 adults with metabolic syndrome who drank hibiscus tea twice daily for just 1 month. They saw significant reductions in inflammation markers, blood pressure, and oxidative stress. 1 month. That's all it took to start reversing years of damage. Imagine where you could be in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now.
Next, how to prepare your daily cup. Here's exactly how to make hibiscus tea work for you. Step 1. Buy organic hibiscus tea. Look for pure Hibiscus sebderifera, either loose leaf or in tea bags. You can find it at health food stores or online. Step 2. Boil water and pour it over 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried hibiscus petals, or 1 tea bag. Let it steep for 7 to 10 minutes. The longer you steep, the stronger the beneficial compounds. Step 3. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon or lime juice. This enhances absorption and adds a refreshing flavor. Step 4. Drink it warm or let it cool and serve over ice. Avoid adding sugar. If you need sweetness, use a small amount of raw honey. Step 5. Do this every single day. Consistency is everything. This isn't a one-time fix. This is a daily practice that supports your heart long-term. Here's a practical tip. Make a big batch and keep it in your refrigerator. Pour yourself a glass in the morning and another in the evening. Make it easy. Make it a habit you can stick with. And remember, hibiscus tea is powerful, but it's not a magic solution on its own.
Hibiscus tea is a powerful tool for your heart health, but it works best as part of a complete approach to wellness. If you're still eating processed foods loaded with sugar and trans fats, smoking cigarettes, sitting all day without moving, and ignoring chronic stress, 1 cup of tea won't save you. But if you're willing to make hibiscus tea part of a lifestyle that respects your body, eating real whole foods, moving your body daily, managing stress, and sleeping well, then you're giving yourself the best possible chance at a long, healthy life. Think of it this way: every healthy choice you make is like depositing money into a savings account. You might not see dramatic results tomorrow, but in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you'll be wealthy beyond measure in the currency that matters most: your health and vitality. And here's something most people don't realize. Your heart is incredibly forgiving. Even if you've ignored warning signs for years, even if you've made mistakes, even if you're starting late, your heart can heal. Research consistently shows that when you give your body the right support, it responds. Inflammation decreases, blood vessels become more flexible, blood pressure normalizes. Your heart just needs you to start today.
So let me ask you directly, are you ready to take control of your heart health? Are you ready to stop waiting for a diagnosis and start supporting your body now before problems become serious? If the answer is yes, here's what I want you to do. First, leave a comment below. Type yes if you're going to try hibiscus tea this week, or share your experience if you've already been drinking it. I read every comment, and your story might inspire someone else to take action. Second, share this video with someone you love. If you have parents, siblings, or friends who are over 50, send them this link. You might save their life. I'm not exaggerating. Heart disease is preventable when people have the right information. And third, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I create videos like this every week, backed by real research, no fluff, no fake promises, just practical, science-based information you can use to take control of your health. Your heart has been beating for you every single second of your life without you even thinking about it. It's kept you alive through stress, sleepless nights, and every unhealthy meal. Isn't it time you gave something back? 1 cup a day. That's all it takes to start reversing inflammation and supporting your heart. Start today. Your future self will thank you.